Hey guys and girls, it's Hannah Saber from HR Images. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about the new HIDA rear filters for the Sony 12-24 f2.8 GM lens. So stay tuned. Since the 12-24 GM lens has been released, one thing everyone's been asking is about filter holders. What filter systems can work with it? Since Sony advertised a lot in the rear filter system for the 12-24, but at the time, no one really had anything. And then HIDA had sent me out their rear ND filters specifically for the 12-24 GM lens. First of all, I'd like to thank Matthew Wires, who lent me this lens. I couldn't get my lens or access to one anytime soon, and Matthew was kind enough to lend me this. Do check his link out below, his Instagram. He's got some amazing work. But we'll get straight into it. Now, with the 12-24, unlike the other, the 12-24 G series lens, it doesn't have be able to allow you to do a rear filter holder. It's more for the top end, and because of the bulbous lens, it's got the fixed per lens hood, so then you can't do a screw-on ND filter or anything. You got to get those 150mm filter holders from HIDA. HIDA does do that for this particular lens, but what I do love about this filter is the fact that you can screw it on the back. Now, why I say I prefer the rear filter over that is because save you from lugging around so many different filter systems or filters, things like that, and you got to set up and everything. You got to unassemble it, you got to reset it up, and sort of kind of waste a bit of time in a way. So if you're doing like sort of constantly on the go, the rear filter holders are really good to sort of kind of get. So the filters come in a small box like this. Once you open it up, it actually got this is the filter holder that you receive with HIDA. If you can see it. Yep. So you've got a little clip there, so it holds on the filter. Now, what I love about the system, a lot of people are questioning, how can you sit there and keep taking the filter on and off and whatnot? What I'll show you as well, what I love about this is once you install this filter holder, that's it. You do not have to retake it out and put back the old mount on the Sony lens and then redo it. So it is a one-off installation. So you don't have to worry about keep taking on and off, which is a really good thing. And you can see here that gap, you just place the filter in and you clip that in place. Now, this is a metal type construction, so it is a solid piece. You also get a case. Now, I've got the ND filters. I've got the I've got the 9, the 1.2, the 1.8, and the 3.0 ND filters. So these are the filters itself. They are glass, so they're not like a plastic build. It's a glass build. So that is that here, and it just sort of fits nice and perfect in the filter holder. So you can get other types, like I'm pretty sure you get like the night ones that to help reduce the pollution in the nighttime. You also get, I think, grads and different things, but you can check on their website as well to see the different types of filters. And you also do get a screwdriver. Now, it is very simple and quick to install this. I will go through it right now and show you on how to install it. So here's the 12-24. Once you take that out, here you've got 4 different screws, which this will then take that out for you. So first things first is you grab the screwdrivers are magnetic, so you don't lose the screw. So be careful to do this in a clean environment, so no dust, and also in a place where if the screws drop, you'll be able to find it very easily. The screws are very, very small, and you do not want to lose them. So I'll just speed this part up while I unscrew this. Okay. Once all that is done, here you got to be careful now to be able to remove. You'd have to remove that screw holds that black part here, so you've got to carefully remove that. So now with this, you can see the glass here. You don't want to touch it, you don't want to smudge it. So at this stage, it is at its 12mm end. It's at its 12mm end. So what you will have to do, you'll have to extend it to its 24mm. So then that, if you can see here, you can see, yep. So here's the 12mm end. You can see how the glass is very close to the mount. If you extend it to the 24, that drops the glass. That way, when you put your fingers in to pull this out, you're not touching the actual lens. So it is very simple. You just gotta pop it out, and that's it. Very quick, very easy to do. So it's a simple pop out. Now with this, with the Sony one, it's more of a plastic sort of feel opposed to this one. This one's more of a metal construction, the hider. So here you got to carefully mount this filter holder back onto here. So you can see the black ring has been removed. That will fit perfectly in its place. So once it's in, you make sure it's in flat. And then what we'll do, I will speed this part up again to put back the screws. It's done. So now, as you can see, the filter holder is back at its place. So it's basically replacing the Sony's one. Now this is your filter holder. You don't have to do anything, leave it in there. You put your cap back in, and you take it off whenever you need to use it. That is one thing I really love about this filter system, is that you've installed it, that's it, you don't have to touch it again. Now if you do want to, say, shoot long exposures and stuff, you just grab the filter, you just place it perfectly in its gap. Once it's in, that little clip, you can see it, that little clip, all you gotta do is just flip it right through, it holds the filter, that's it. It doesn't drop anything. You can even leave your cover. I had a question about how can you sort of take off the filters, whatnot, install the filter with all the dust being outside. Well, as I said, this stays on. That's it. You don't take it off, and all you gotta do is just put the filter on and take the filter out. So basically, you're changing the lens outdoors, so you're not really gonna be. It's still gonna have the same exposure in terms of dust in your sensor and stuff. So you just gotta be fairly quick. Or if you know what you're doing, you know the type of filter you want to use, you kind of place it in prior, or change it in a clearer, less windy when it's less windy. All you gotta do is now just flick the switch again, and you just pop the filter out. Be careful to not drop it, because it is glass, and it as well. Now with the screws, you gotta be very, very careful not to lose it. So that's how quick and easy. Like, I'm not a very technical person in terms of installation things, and very delicate. The screws are very small, so try not to lose them, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's a very simple and easy, just saves you the hassle of carrying the whole filter system. Now if you're happy with the filter system, the square filters, by all means, they're great. Hyder does some amazing filters, as well as the filter system for the Sony GM. But me, I'm loving this. Now someone asked me that they've heard that they get a lot of light leaks when if they're going like 16mm, 24mm. So I'm going to post 3 different shots now. One's with a 12mm, one's at 16, and one's at 24. As you can see with these images, there hasn't been any light leaks through the filters. Some filters you do get light leaks, but with the Hyder filters, I have not noticed any light leaks. So these are the 3 samples of that I've captured, as well as here's another one that I've captured at my trip at Hunter Valley using the ND filters. We've got that little rock with the water coming. I just want to have that bit of smoothness. happening, and this is where I intend to use the ND filter. I use the ND9 for this particular one. It is a great filter system to get, and you can sort of expand on it. Now they are doing other more type of rare filters for different type of lenses, but it also depends on the mount itself. So do check their website out. If you do check out maxim.com.au and use the code HS10, you get 10% discount. That's for Australian residents only. Other members out around the world, check out my Amazon affiliate links as well. Anything that's purchased through these links will help support this channel to keep growing. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick review and tutorial on installing the Haida filters. It is something I would recommend, and to be honest, after using the Laowa lenses, I love the rear rear filters, and it's been like so quick and easy just to travel with and not worry about the hassle of installing. And I was very excited to see what Haida was bringing out for the 12 to 24 mil, especially since Sony was advertising a lot, and the rear filter system can adapt with that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Until then guys, stay tuned and we'll catch you later.